I have the Lightheart Gear So Long 6 tent, a little bit lesser known. To set it up, you need the tent itself. You need 6 tent stakes. You need trekking poles. It's a trekking pole tent. A ridge pole, which is really just a piece of PVC that's curved on the end. And optionally, you can have a carbon fiber awning holder for a feature I will tell you about later.
And your tie back, right?
And the ground sheet tie back is what I use, but that's not being used right now. All right, so we're all set up. Very easy setup, can be done in the rain very quickly and has been done in the rain. This is what a normal side looks like. Everything's closed off down to the ground. If you open up the vestibule, you'll see 2 entrances, one on each side of the tent. You can roll up your vestibules to allow more airflow in the tent, like so. You can also unhook the other vestibule and roll up that as well. You can essentially have the entire side of the tent open, and this can be done on both sides. So you can basically have an entire open air tent if you need to. So we'll hop to the other side and hop in. This side is set up in porch mode. So this side, you'll notice, comes out further and there's more opening here on the bottom. This allows you to cook under there, have more room to put things out of the rain, the sun, what have you. This can also collapse down and look like the other side. Call that storm mode if you want to really tuck it in for the rain. So we hop in here. These sides also open up like this. All right, so hop in. So inside the tent, it's very long. I picked this tent because I'm 6'4", and finding a tent for someone that fits, someone that's 6'4" is very hard to do from the major manufacturers. So this is technically a one-person tent, even though it's very, very spacious. I've had multiple people on trail guess that this is a 2-person tent. It's in fact a 1-person tent. So inside there is enough room for 6'4" me to lie down comfortably and still have enough room above my head to store my pack and whatever other accessories I have. Also, there's about 1.5 feet on the left and right of me to put stuff sacks, what have you, extra clothes, anything I might need. So, pros, lots of space, easy to set up, has held up very well, hasn't leaked. Downsides, it's a single wall tent of sorts. So this front panel right here and the back panel right there, one wall. So condensation becomes an issue, starts to run down a little bit, but you're gonna run into that with any single wall tent. The advantage of this is a lot of the tent is actually kind of a double wall tent, because each side of the tent is this mesh with the vestibules on the outside. You basically, all of that is essentially double walled, as well as the very top of the tent. You'll see there's some vents up at the top. The very top doesn't have any condensation on it because it vents all the air out. So ventilation is very good. That being said, there's still some condensation sometimes, as with any one wall tent, but overall, very good. I've loved the tents. I'm trying to think of what else to say about it.
Would you recommend it?
I would definitely recommend it. I think improvements to make on the tent. These sidewalls tend to sag a little bit if it gets wet, so it would be really nice to have some sort of line attached to the center of these walls so you could pull them out, up and out. I'd like to see them implement that. It'd be super simple. You'd probably do it yourself. Put something on the outside. The other thing is if they made a DCF version of this tent, that would sell like crazy. I would love that. Other than that, I would hike with it again.